How's it going, guys? I will be installing these LED lights on motorcycle. This is my brother's motorcycle, so I decided to make a little tutorial in case anybody needed help or ideas to see how they look. Well, here's the video. This is a 2016 Kawasaki. I really don't know the specs, but I think my brother bought these off of Amazon. So we'll see how they look. So once I open the box, it's pretty much straightforward. You got your zip ties, your LEDs. Comes with this little controller, which is pretty cool. You can take it out, put in your keys, little different functions. So yeah, it comes with 12 LED strips. 4, they're pretty long, 4 medium and 4 short. I know my brother wants the whole motorcycle to light up, so I'll have to play with fitment and location. One cool thing about this is, I mean, you have your 3 wires, red, black, and white. So red is gonna be your power, black is gonna be your ground, and this one, you can tap into your brake signal. Once you brake, all these LEDs, they're gonna light up red. So they'll see you when you brake, which is a pretty cool feature. So yeah, let me disassemble all the plastics and see where I can put them. A little note here, guys. Once I untangle them, I can see pretty much they have 2 bundles. And you got 2 long ones, 2 mediums, and 2 shorts. So I'm thinking of leaving it like that. Probably put in the long one there, medium here, and the short over here. I mean, if you do want to move them around, you can just unplug them here. It does come with this little plastic nut. Just turn it. It has a little seal, which is good in case you go through a puddle or the rains. And then you pull. And it is a one-way connector. I don't know if you can see. It has like a little guide, so you can only go one way. Put it back in and then you lock it in place. That's pretty cool. The controller does come with a double-sided tape, so you can just secure it, and this is how you turn it on. But once I hook it up to the power, you guys will see, and they did send a little fuse, an extra fuse, in case it pops. And that guy goes right there. Alright guys, a quick update. I ended up removing all the plastics just because it's a little easier. And I actually ended up removing every single LED strip. I thought I was gonna get by with leaving it all attached, but honestly it's way easier this way. Right now it's just give me an idea of where I'm gonna put them. Since it's not my bike, it's my brother's, I have to get his okay. But right now I have one there, one there, one here, one up there, one over there, one on the other side. And then for the back, I have, well, this tape is pretty cheap. I don't know how old, but it's not even holding. Anyway, thinking of putting one there, one here, one on the other side, and this one I'm thinking of putting it there. So I ended up having 2 extras, so I ended up putting one over there and the other one on the other fairing right there. So we'll see how it looks, and I'm thinking of running everything probably through here. I'm thinking of the controller, probably attaching it right here. That way my brother can just press a button every time he wants to turn it on or off. And I'll just run the wires right here. So this is a quick update. Once I get his okay, I'll start securing them and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I talked to my brother, he gave me the okay, so I went ahead and I started sticking them onto the bike. So you got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5 there in the back. You got 6, 7 on the other side. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's not that difficult. It is a little time consuming, but it's pretty much pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. One thing though, guys, that I had to do is in the front I use 8, and these you can only connect up to 6. So what I did is the 2 that I put in the frame, instead of connecting them here, I ran them to the back so I can connect them with the back portion. That way I can have 6 here and 6 over there. Because the other 2, they're here in the fairing, so this one's I'll be able to plug right here, and that's how I did on the other side through there. So it should be pretty much ready to go. I went ahead and I put the positive, negative. I'll have to tap into the brake signal later, but just to give you an idea, there you go, they're light up already. They do have this feature with the music, that's why it moves every time I talk. Yep. Alright guys, so I'm ready to wrap up, at least on the front. So they do send you a bunch of zip ties, which is good. So I'm thinking of putting it right here. I'll see how the plastic fits over here. I don't know if it'll get in the way. One thing I noticed though is these 2, and we're getting really close to the forks. So I just ended up putting it through the front, and I had this clip already. I'm pretty sure it was for this harness, but it wasn't even attached, so I'll just go ahead and use it. But if not, I was thinking of drilling a hole and put a zip tie, so you can also go that way. So I'll finish wrapping up the front, and I'll put the plastic on this, and then I'll go to the back. All right guys, real quick, I did notice that this was pretty loose. I already pulled it from the top, but it was pretty close to the pipe, so watch out, because if you don't notice this, it's just gonna burn through it and you're gonna have issues. So let me see if I can show you where I was able to like secure it so this doesn't happen. Right, so here's the other angle. So yeah, I went ahead and pulled it. I do have this bracket right here, so I just went ahead and put a zip tie. I probably put 2 just to be safe. But yeah, just pull it up, make sure that clears, and you're good to go. All right guys, from the back, one up here, just run it through there. Up here, the other 3, 1, 2, and 3 on this side. I just put them together here with a zip tie. Just through here, pretty loose, so it's not like they're pulling. And then, oh, this is the one for the frame, just up here. And this is where everything's gonna be. It's gonna be under the seat. I'll go ahead and I'll make this a little more pretty, I guess. So here you go, your power, your ground, and your brake signal. So I have ignition on. You can see just with me talking, you can just see all the LEDs changing color, pulsating. With the brake signal, as soon as I hit the brakes, they should just turn red. You know, so that way you're going, hit the brake, boom. Everyone's gonna see that. So there you go. Tap into the brake signal. I just use one of those crimp connectors. I mean, you can go that route, you can cut it, splice it, solder it, whichever. Just make sure you do it good. I did put some electrical tape just to protect it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put everything back together and probably wait until it gets dark so we can see how it looks at night. All right, everything's back together. So like I said, it comes with a little keychain, and right there it tells you the different modes, you know, turn it on, cycle through brightness, different colors, and music mode. So right now I have it on. There you go. And this right now, this is music mode. So as you can tell, just me talking, it changes the color and the intensity. There you go. So I can change the different colors. I can change the brightness. And if I want music mode, there you go. So hope this helps anyone that wants to do this to their bike. It was pretty simple. I want to say maybe 2-3 hours tops. So there you go. Yeah, the lights that my brother bought were Gobi. I think he bought them off of Amazon. Anyway, there you go, guys.